Ladies and gentlemen, get ready for combos.
Let's see how long the opponent lets us do cool things.
Triggers. What is happening? Commanders.
In my opinion, the most broken deck you're gonna see.
Monkeys. This is Historic Brawl. Hello and welcome back to another day in the arena. It's me, it's CGB. Today in the arena, Jacob Hauken, Inspector. This is a pretty cool mono blue commander that lets you cast giant spells like Jingataxis. Jingataxis? But CGB, you're in Jingataxis. No questions. It's very important. Jingataxis. Kozilek, Ulamog, Emrakul, Omniscience, Portal Phyrexia. You get to cast all those big smash cards for free. Kind of. You have to transform your commander into Hawken's Insight, which is something you can only do when you pay 6 mana when you tap to use Jacob's ability. So this deck actually gets queued very aggressively. It goes against other very, very good commanders, which really surprised me. I didn't think we were quite at the Ragavan level, but there we are. The Hell queue has changed a lot lately, and it seems to pare them down a little more often than it used to, unless you're playing the true best of the best, or worst of the worst, you could also call it. The Kinnons and Teferi Heroes of Dominaria. You don't play those too often, but Jacob plays against a lot of Atraxa and a lot of stuff like that these days. So what you need to do is protect your little value machine, Jacob. So in the prior version of this deck, which I did in the past, you can check out the older version by searching on the channel. What the prior version did, it didn't play many counter spells because the whole objective was to transform into the Insight and farm value from the Insight. This deck wants to protect Jacob and then transform into the Insight and create a basically win the game situation that very turn. How it does that is by casting a card like Omniscience or a giant Eldrazi like Kozilek, Ulamog, or Emrakul to completely devastate the opponent on the spot. There've just been enough haymakers printed now that it's really good at this particular job, which means now we run counter spells and cards to protect Jacob to make this more possible. As you see a bunch more of kind of the Hell Q level counterspell cards hiding out in the deck. You see a whole bunch of that type of interaction. You also see hexproof interaction like dive down and shore up to counter removal spells, and just try to get Jacob to flip and do something massively powerful. It's kind of like blue, but for Timmies. Yeah, it's like that. Also, this curve, the curve is hilarious to me. Look at this nice reasonable curve, and then boom! The big ending over here. Wow, did he just say that? He did. Let's dive in. Let the Inspector nonsense begin. Official Inspector coming through. Golos. I haven't played a Golos in a minute. Lapse is available. On the draw, is Immortal Sun good? I don't know. I mean, sometimes they run Planeswalkers, right? Yeah, I'll just keep it. What could go wrong? Oracle's a good turn 3. So turn 2, Jacob. Turn 3, Oracle. See what happens. Defense Grid. Okay. No counters. Gotcha. Good card. Good card against me on the play. And a Celestis, so there's ramp. The wash away can't quite get there. It's a mana short because we went second. Ouch. Look at all the counters I draw when this happens. It's kind of funny. All right. I'll cast this Oracle of the Alpha and see if I can draw some really hot sauce. They didn't cast Golos. They had a tapped land. That's huge. That changes everything because Wash Away is online now. Yeah, I need the land, so I'll keep it. We'll draw a discard for them. And the tapped land got him. I try not to run too many of these in Golos. At least that's how I remember building it. near like the last time I played it is like you can just run untapped lands because Golos Go gets World Tree and fixes your mana anyway. But that is, of course, relying on Golos to resolve. Oh, you thought you were safe, huh? This might be how Defense Grid got cut from the deck. Another tap land. Would I like to pay 3 for Pact of Negation? Oh man. Magic is funny. I could have drawn with Hauken first. Don't know why. I feel like having it available here, just threatening it, is going to make the opponent play something else, which leads me to this counterspell. That's got to be frustrating. Gonna need an untapped land. We don't have it. Keep picking at him. Shore up. Could be huge. All right, hold on to your butts. We got the wash away they know about. Esper Sentinel, no! Card draw. I'll pay the 1. What a weird game. Actually countering my way through a defense grid. 3 straight turns now. What a weird game. Untapped land. What do we play? What do we play? I mean, Nezi's really good. Hullbreaker Horror into Mox Sapphire bouncing Celestis? Let's go for it. I pay. That's a pretty strong card, and it's on top, so we might be able to cast it for free with the Insight to go get an extra turn. That should do it. So a fun thing with Pact, we can't put it on the stack because of defense grid, but if we could, something you can do is put Pact on the stack targeting the spell, but then use Hullbreaker Horror to bounce the spell so the Pact doesn't resolve, so you don't actually have to pay for it. Nitraxa. Ugh. Ugh. But you know, we must beat it. I will try this. It's not like we do a lot about Atraxa, but we do get to be on the play and have our turn 2 commander, and we get to cast Oracle, so we might draw some OP cards to help us win. And let's see if the opponent came ready to remove my commander 5 times. Yep. No problem. Barely an inconvenience. They've got a Scrap Gorger. Ooh, that's a draw, actually. I will search my library for a card. What is the card? What is the right instant or sorcery? I'm going into 6 mana. What is the right card? I mean, Ancestral freaking Recall? Time Walk? Those are good cards. Time Twister, because I'm almost out of cards. Sublime Epiphany? Discover the Formula? I do not know. This is absolutely wild to me. I'll go with my heart. Keep. We'll see if they were ready for that. They invaded Zendikar. I don't think they're ready. It's not blue. Okay. I target myself, bounce you. Key to the archive on top. Skip that. Where are you going? Come on, next turn I'm gonna transform this, and then I'm gonna copy my ancestral recall, and it's gonna be the coolest thing ever. Slave to Phage. Love the name. Yeah, this hand looks like it can deal with blue-black pretty nicely if we get our commander down. We need to draw land. We have Mystical Dispute if they try to Dark Ritual into Atasha. Never mind. Never you mind. We ain't got nothing. Scrap yard. Guess I'll just play that. Say go. Now the opponent knows I can have a protected Jacob Hauken next turn. And they do not have blue. That is huge. Let's turn this River's Rebuke into a land. Nothing. You got nothing. If they're not using a removal spell there, it's because they don't have two. That's really good for us, because I thought they might go removal into removal. Still no blue mana. The Witch. Gross. That is a strong card. Witch themed deck, possibly. Pay 3 life menace, huh? We chill. We chill. Ow. Still no blue mana. Power Stone. Okay. Scary. Apparently I won't need both of those. One with the multiverse is here. If we get down the Immortal Sun, it kind of locks out their commander. But they have not had a fun game so far. I can't believe they kept the hand. I wonder how insane it is. How good is your hand that you kept it with no blue source? Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Take those. 19. Come on. Come on. Enrica, post-combat. Could have made me sacrifice this. Put that away. I think they're holding a removal spell, and I think they're waiting for exactly when I pay to transform this. But if I get this thing transformed and get Omniscience, I think we're just done. I don't think it'll matter. So we go for it. Right there, if they wanted to force it or try to force it, they could. But they don't get a chance to react here. I mean, so we go Omniscience. And yep, the removal spell does not work in that moment. Perfect. Rusko. Rusko kills everything. I'll try. I've got the Amber. Like, it's really hard to mulligan a Mox Amber hand. I'm gonna just put that on the battlefield too, because sometimes they want to take it out of your hand, and right now Inquisition of Kozilek would miss. Don't kill it. Don't you kill it. My hand is rather uneventful if you kill it. Yeah, there we go. Snappy. I got nothing in my graveyard. Let's see what we draw. Before they have Bowmasters, right? All right, no interaction. Opponent. They haven't done anything. Connections, okay. Ambush Viper. Let's go. We're gonna beat him down. That's what I do when my opponent plays a Connections. Just gonna draw 3. Tap this. That is a lot of stuff. I guess I'll get rid of a land. I don't like this. I don't like this at all. Yoinkers! Okay, could be worse. Except I can't cast Rebuke because Amber doesn't tap for mana right now. Okay, this is pretty good though.
Focus and just meditate and prepare.
The Swan Song! Go ahead, draw a card. Yeah, full send! Got him. Got him, got him, got him. Easiest block of my life. You. They know about my Swan Song. I guess that's what we're doing then. We're trying to. Let's see if they counter this. Because if they do, the Rebuke is very likely to resolve, and that's a big deal. Yeah, and I get treasures? Is it my birthday? Let's start the march to the scrapyard. Opponent, would you like to activate Jacob Hauken? It would be really cool if you did. Come on. Come on. Yes. Yes. Yes, do it. Come on, do it. Oh, saw through my plan. Rebuke. You can have the card, because if they activate this in response, they get that loot anyway, because of, and now Narset. Yeah, you'll see. Just let it happen. Let it happen. We're gonna use that mana, see? Ah, now exile a card from your hand. Just do it. Just do it. Yeah, back to my hand, buddy. And now, we protect you. The dive down. They don't quite know about yet.
I have just the trick for this.
Omniscience? Yes. Yes, we do. It's not like I have a ton to do with the Omniscience, but it's too funny. We have to do it. Black market returns. Is that all you got? Rusko. Rusko. Where's your clock? They even know I have it. Bow. No swan songs. Beautiful. There's a rebuke down there. There's a Lorien revealed I can't get to. Let's cast you. Rift. Rift is fun when you can overload it. Hulk. We can do that instant speed. Let's level. Okay, bye. It's so good to be omniscient. Italy, Primal Conqueror. Brrr, Dino. Rystic's pretty good. Sure. Rystic Key. It's gonna be interesting. They're gonna be ramping like crazy, but they might feed me cards while they do it. And then Emrakul. Ooh, Emrakul. My commander is down. Mind Stone. You got some more? Oh, they're on the move. Wash away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Next turn. They might put all their mana into the Incubation Druid, but I'm tapped out. They should resolve something if they can. Some people don't like to give me cards. He hates it. They bust out the rope when they see a Rystic Study. They hate paying the 1. All right. I'm sure they've considered all the possible ways to count to 7 mana. Utopia Sprawl. Hey. Hey. You have no timeouts, opponent. Hurry. They paid. Gold Span Dragon. What a card. Yeah, that's pretty good. That is pretty good. $21. Gonna see if I can deflect a little. You're gonna have so much mana.
Hone your prowess.
Take a Jwari, because that's our option. Our only option. Could sure use a Mox Amber. Yes, yes, go after the Narset, yes.
I have reached my limit.
Resolve Rystic Study. They paid. Hornlock Whale. Useful. Very tough, actually. Pretty close. Anyway, Italy out of there. Of course, they can try to do it again. They might even have another play here. They do not. Ooh, Invoke. Invoke. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I liked my position till this Goldspan Dragon took over the game. They're going to pump that into the Incubation Druid? They don't. Okay. But we still have a Hornlock Whale and a Jwari Disruption open. And threatening to flip. Do you pay? No. They're trying to hold on to treasures. All right. There's going to be more spells on the stack, thanks to Ristic Study. Let's see what we get. I hope you got a counter spell. You got a Lorien Reveal to draw 3 and a ramp. Okay. Here to pay. Oh, now you're paying? Here to pay. Okay. I have 1 left that they could pay. I need the mana. I need the mana. My turn. It's under there. Emrakul's under there. Karn's Temporal Sundering is under there, but I don't think we can cast it if we transform this. Something might happen to the dragon. Let's use the mana now from the treasure. And here is Emmy. Hello. I have mana up for the whale and the Jawari. So what's fun about having mana up for the Jawari is I can make them cast whatever their best thing is into the Jawari, then choose not to pay the 1 when I go to counter it. Plus, every spell they cast draws me cards. So that was gonna be a lot of fun. Their Italia was going to attack Emrakul and not come back to the command zone. Hornlock Whale was probably going to leave an Elvish Mystic on top of their deck, so they couldn't top deck well. It was gonna be good. Whether you're a student of the dojo or a salty mono red scrub, head over to Moxfield, the official home for all of my deck lists. Study the curve, see an example hand, or do a virtual playtest. Whether you're trying to beat the 1 or study your sensei, find everything you need at Moxfield. Moxfield.com, the best site for Magic the Gathering decks on the internet. Hey guys, it's that time again. Covert Go Travel. This trip is a little different. It's not a Magic Con and it's not Command Fest. It's actually a 2-part trip. First, I'm going to BlizzCon. I'm going to BlizzCon to hang out with Rarin and learn more about Hearthstone. They're interested. Is this going to be a Covert Go Hearthstone channel? Probably not, but let me know in the description if that's something you're interested in. I'm sure Blizzard is interested in it. After BlizzCon, and maybe if you see me there, you're welcome to say hi. It's not a public appearance. I'm attending as a just guest. I don't have any agenda though. But hey, if you happen to see me, say hello. There's nothing wrong with saying hi. After that, I'm flying out to Canada, the Great North, where I'm filming with Elder Dragon Hijinks, some Commander games for a few days. So that's early next week. And then I'll be flying back on the day of early access. So I will be landing at about 5:30 in the afternoon of early access day, coming straight home and firing up the computer and recording some early access Lost Caverns of Ixalan content, which will be on the official Magic the Gathering Arena YouTube channel probably on Monday. At least that's the plan, if everything goes according to plan. So on Tuesday, that is the Ixalan release. That is the 14th of November on Arena, and I will probably do a release stream. The last one went really well, and we will dive in and check out these sweet Ixalan cards together, and then we'll have a brand new standard. However, because I had to record about 10 videos in the span of 3 days, and because honestly standard didn't inspire me much right now, I feel like I've been there, done that with everything that's currently in standard, and bashing my head on a mono red just didn't sound fun. I made a bunch of Historic Brawl videos. So from now, the day that I'm filming this, Halloween, the 31st, until the 14th of November, which is when Ixalan is released, it's a Historic Brawl channel. We're going Historic Brawl. I had a whole bunch of videos I was happy to make, commanders I was happy to update or play for the first time. And if you love Historic Brawl, I think you're gonna love those videos. If you don't, you're let's be honest, you're not still here. I don't have to worry about the haters. It's just cool kids here right now, guys. Isn't that nice? Just cool kids. So if you enjoy the Historic Brawl content, make sure that you tell your friends about them. Hit the share button if you have somebody to send it to. Always hit like, subscribe, and leave a comment that you love Historic Brawl. That helps encourage me to continue making the videos. I'm very excited to see how like a week plus of Historic Brawl video does, while standard is, well, let's be real, standard is definitely chilling right now. We've been there, seen there, done that on standard, and hopefully Ixalan will shake it up a bit. I think that what the format needs is some dinos. All right, that is going to be the outro. You'll probably hear it a few times. That's because I'm traveling. But always, no matter what, thank you for watching this video. As always, I will see you in the next video. You're cool.